morning, everybody! It is day 2 here at Disney World, and I'm going to try to vlog better today. And today we're starting out at Magic Kingdom, and our first ride will be the shuttle to get there. Just did Space Mountain. We like the Space Mountain in Disneyland more. This one was very jerky. The safety bar was not very secure feeling, but we did it. We did Space Mountain, everybody, and now we're on our way to the Seven Dwarfs Minecart roller coaster, which I'm very excited about. It should be very fun. It's got a 50-minute wait though. We'll see how exhausted we are after. It's very sunny in this line. It's time to break out my visor. Much, much better. We just finished the Seven Dwarfs Mine ride. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Very fun. Very fast, very smooth. Yeah, it was good. And the gems and jewels are very beautiful. And the dwarves are cute too. They have cute little scenes you go through. Disney magic. Since we last spoke, we went on Haunted Mansion and Thunder Mountain Railroad, and now it's time for breakfast, which looks delicious. We've got a big Mickey waffle with strawberries and powdered sugar and whipped cream. Yummy. So I devoured that breakfast. It was so good. And I forgot to say we got it at Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. So if you want a Mickey waffle, go there, Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. We just waited for the longest time to ride Pirates. And I've got to say, the Pirates here is not as good as Pirates in Disneyland. And now we are on our way to the Jungle Cruise. It is a few hours later. We had to come back to our hotel because I think I suffered from some heat exhaustion. It happened in the ride for Jungle Cruise. We got to the very end of the ride, well, even before that. We were near the end of the line. I didn't mean to say ride, end of the line. And I was feeling very lightheaded. My vision started blacking out and I was like, Nate, I think I'm gonna faint. So he grabs me and I sit down on the ground for a while until I feel kind of better. So I get back up and we're almost on the ride and I have to sit down. I cannot handle it. The cast member called over a coordinator and she was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I just need a rest. She was like, we'll get you a chair, we'll have you sit in the shade, I'll get you some water. And I started feeling better and then I was like, can we still go on the ride? Because we waited in the whole line. And they're like, yeah, sure. So we went on the ride. Then we came back to our hotel, got some food, and now feeling well rested. I'm feeling 100%, I'm feeling good. So we're going back out. We're going to Hollywood Studios now. And I wanted to mention we are staying at the All-Star Movies Resort, and the food I got was from World Premiere Food Court. It was a very delicious grilled chicken sandwich and fries, which I needed. I mean, I was exhausted, literally exhausted, so it was very good. Hello.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, thank you. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. Me and Buzz, since we last spoke, so we're now in Hollywood Studios and we did the Muppet Vision 3D, Star Tours, and Toy Story Mania, all the 3D attractions. And good news, I have not fainted and I have not lost my phone, so it's been a pretty good afternoon so far. Oh, and I just want to say Toy Story Land is so cute. They did such an excellent job here with all the toys. It's so well done. It just looks amazing. Toys literally everywhere. Hello, we are back in our hotel after a long hot day at Disney World. Anyway, while we were still in Hollywood Studios, the last ride we did there today was Alien Swirling Saucers, which is just a great laugh. It's just like the Mater ride at Cars Land in California Adventure. And you just sit there and you the momentum of spinning around on the thing makes you just like move really fast. Makes you move really fast and you get squished side to side, and it just makes me laugh so much. It's a hoot. So that's a great ride. And then we walked over to Galaxy's Edge to get dinner. We got dinner at Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, and I chose the Endorian fried chicken tip yip with mashed potatoes. It was very good, and it was our first like it was a quick service. Well, you do a mobile order and you just walk up when it's ready, but it was our first place that had like real dishes. It just felt so fancy to sit there and be like, wow, this isn't a disposable plate, and this is like real silverware, and there's a cloth napkin. It's still not fancy at all. It's not one of the fancy restaurants, but it was like, ooh, so nice. And there was actual seating in the place to sit at, which is great. You have to try so hard to get a table at other places because there's still places where they're doing social distancing, so some tables are unavailable, and there's just like a bajillion people, so it's hard to find a table. But we found one here, and I'm so thankful. And it was so air conditioned in there. So if you're suffering from heat exhaustion, sit in this place. Again, it's called Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo. It was like Arctic chill in there, but it was really nice and refreshing. And then Nate really wanted to get some popcorn, so we went to Epcot, our third park of the day. Took the shuttle there, and you saw the classic golf ball at the beginning, my first time ever seeing it in person, and I was like, whoa, this is so totally Epcot. Ooh, the flags are beautiful. And then later I was like, such a weird golf ball thing. Like, why did they build this? It's cool, I guess, but it's weird. But then when you're walking out of the park and it's sunset and the sun hits it just right and it's pearlescent and like beautiful, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is inspiring. So I liked that part. While we were in Epcot, we also rode Soarin' Around the World, which is such an inspiring, beautiful ride with the different smells and the different locations around the world. Oh, it's so good, so good. So we're going to Epcot again. Well, we might go tomorrow afternoon. Our next scheduled day to go to Epcot is Thursday morning. Anything else I want to say about today? If you ever come to Florida, be so careful because it gets so hot. Even when you think you're drinking enough water, like earlier today, I felt like I was drinking enough water, trying to shade myself with my visor and everything and not have the sun like beating down on me constantly. But even then, I still got too hot and my body didn't like it, so that's why it was shutting down. I am so thankful for the help the cast members gave me. I'll just provide more details on it because I kind of went through it quickly before. So we were waiting in line for a very long time for Jungle Cruise. And not most of the line, but some of the line is just in the straight sunshine. So you are just on the hot pavement with the people also in line, and the sun is beating down on you. And it was around probably 11:30, 12, so it was a very hot part of the day. And I was actually feeling okay in the sunshine, but it was probably because of the time I spent in the sunshine that later I felt horrible. We were just so close to the end and so close to getting on the boat, and I was at the point where I was just like, I'm just so tired. I just feel so tired. I feel so worn out. I just need to sit down. So when I sit down on the boat, I'll be fine. But then that quickly progressed to like, oh, I feel lightheaded. Oh, I can't see. Oh, I need to tell Nathan I'm gonna faint, because rule number one when you're going to faint is you need to tell somebody so they are aware so they can like catch you or whatever. Then I sat down in the line for a while. We were so close. We were like 3 small groups away from being on the boat. So I was like, I'm gonna sit down here for a while. I probably sat down for like 5 minutes. Some very kind-hearted people, when they walked past, they were like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I just need to sit down. It's a long way, I'll be okay. I sit down, literally just like on the ground, on the dirty ground in the line. I'm sitting there. And I sat there for a few minutes, started feeling better, got up again. Our boat comes, the cast member assigns us the boat to get on for the Jungle Cruise. The boat arrives at the dock. We would have been like walking onto the boat, and I was just like, I can't. Like, I started losing my vision again, started blacking out. I sat down on one of the like crate things they have there, but then my body was like, you need to get your head between your legs, So I sat kind of cross-legged on the ground, my head down, feeling so awful. I just felt so sick, just felt so worn out, just felt so exhausted, so bad, and just not good. And you just know you're not feeling good. And Nate's talking to the cast member, like, she's not feeling good. The cast member's like, get a coordinator. The coordinator comes over. She was a very helpful person. She's like, let's get you in a chair, we'll put you in the shade. So we go and sit in the shade. She got me the most cold bottle of water, which was so refreshing. And so I sat there and drinking the water slowly. I started to feel better and better and better. And I was like, okay, this is so great. I'm no longer feeling like I am fainting. I'm no longer feeling like so hot, although I was never feeling like super hot, but there was a moment when my brain was just like, you're not feeling good. Your brain doesn't feel good. So I sat there probably 20-30 minutes in the wheelchair in the shade of the dock by the Jungle Cruise, sipping my ice cold Dasani water. Eventually I felt better, and that's when I asked the cast member, can we still ride the ride? Because we got to the very end of the line and they were like, yes. So we rode the ride, and then we were like, we need to rest at the hotel. I'll just be in some air conditioning for a while. So that's when we left, and I felt fine on the ride. They actually had a different coordinator like sit on the boat in our group that went on the ride, and I think they were there to just watch me, to be like, are you gonna survive this ride? Let's just sit here. They never told me this, I'm just assuming, but the coordinator sat right across from me on the boat. I could tell they had their eye on me the whole time. Just kind of watching, which is good. They're very thorough, you know, making sure their guests are not gonna faint in the middle of the Jungle Cruise. But yeah, it was good. I was good. And then Jungle Cruise got over. We took the shuttle to our hotel, rested. Then after that, I felt so good. Felt so normal. It was great. Man, that feeling right before you faint is like the worst. Because you kind of think like, if I really do black out and I really faint, when am I gonna wake up? And what's gonna happen? You just don't know. But yeah, I'm just so thankful I'm feeling okay, and that the cast members were there and they were very helpful, and that they brought me really cold water. It really helped a lot. I think that's all I have to share with you today. Today I wanted to focus on like what I ate at Disney World, and I still went through that, but definitely not according to my plan. I did not plan to get heat exhaustion. I mean, who does? Don't want to do that again. So tomorrow, I'm going to try very hard to not have anything go wrong. I'm not going to lose my phone. I'm not going to get heat exhaustion. It's going to be fine. We're going to have a fine, normal day at Disney. Thank you for watching. Bye.